Welcome back to Horrified 4-player game. Up first, the Scientist. And I think what we're going to do with the Scientist, we need to get Frankenstein and we need to get the Bride together at the same time to win the game. We need yellow items to move Frankenstein. Now, even though Frankenstein's pacified right now, we can still move him with yellow items towards the Bride. Can't really do much with our Scientist anyway, so she's going to go 1-2 to here and pick up for the third action both of these items, so she's got a yellow item. Remember, yellow items are +1 strength for her, so that 3 yellow item could move Frankenstein 4 spaces. And for her final action, I think she might just give it up. Or she might actually move back 1 space to here, just in case Frankenstein moves. Going to move to her. I think we're going to do it that way. Wow, very quickly. That's the end of our Scientist's turn, and slippery little dice. Up next will be the Courier, but of course we have an event taking place right now, so let's see what it is. Another 3 tokens. Okay, well, I think we have enough tokens now to win the game, so we're not too concerned. Graveyard, we get a shovel. The second one is the museum, gets some scrolls. Where's the museum? Gets some scrolls, and we have at the camp, we get the Terminator hand. I'm not sure what that is. What is this anyway? Can't even read it. Oh, it's a fossil, but it looks like a Terminator hand. All right. What else do we? All right. So we get the Worried Fiancée. She starts at the mansion. We're getting all of our villagers out. So she starts at the mansion, which is here. She's trying to get to the tower. We have all kinds of villagers out here now, which is bad. So Frankenstein goes. He's going to move 1 space, rolling 2 dice. Okay, roll 1 space, and he's going to roll 2 dice. Oh, darn it. Well, we kind of planned for that, maybe. And he gets 2 misses, because he's pacified. He's not really that hostile, I don't think, anymore. So that's actually pretty good. That's good, I think. Next is the Bride of Frankenstein. She's going to move 1 space. Bride is just going to move out here, so she's getting closer. This is good too. Then the Frenzied Monster, which is the Invisible Man. Well, the Invisible Man is not going to move because he's right in a space with our Explorer. He's going to move 1 space, roll 2 dice. Excuse me. So he's just basically going to roll 2 dice. He's attacking our Explorer and 1 hit. So our Explorer is going to have to dump off 1 item. She's going to dump off the number 1 blue item because that's the least effective. All right, up next. It's going to be the Courier. Alright, our Courier's up here at the precinct. He's got 4 actions remaining. We need to put items against the Invisible Man. So his first action will be to take a laboratory item that we need and put it against the Invisible Man. Alright, we're getting more evidence against the Invisible Man. So the Courier is going to put the item here on that. We only need 1 more item from the inn to incriminate the Invisible Man, and then we have to find him with a 9+ of red items and take him out. Alright, the Courier's got 3 actions remaining. Alright, I think with the remaining actions, he's got 3 actions left. He's going to use 1 action to pick up this item, which I think will make sense when you see what else he's going to do. So that's first action. His first of 3 actions remaining. He's going to then jump over to the barn because he can move to any space with any other character. And for his final action, he's going to pick up the red items at the barn, the rifle and the pitchfork. So he is all set now with red items to take out the Invisible Man. Once somebody puts the final piece of information from the inn, which the archaeologist has, to try and be cunning and do all of this in the right order. Try and win the game. We're so close, but I don't know how we're going to do. That's the end of the Courier. So now, up next is another event card. Oh dear me, it's a 0. Well, okay, we don't care anymore. We have lots of items. Creature from the Black Lagoon would retreat. No Wolfman. The Bride is going to move 1 space and roll 3 dice. Oh my goodness. This is problematic. Alright, Bride is going to move 1 space. She's going to move right here. She's moving against Lucy. Poor Lucy. This time, though, the Bride is rolling 3 dice. 3 of them. Holy mackerel. Okay, this is not good. She gets one hit. Lucy's destroyed. She gets a hit and a special. So Lucy gets knocked out of the game. Our terror track goes from 5 to 6. Now remember, if our terror track gets to 7, we lose. Oh dear. And we have a special. And the special is Here Comes the Bride. Move the bride one space towards Frankenstein. So she's going to move one space toward Frankenstein. 1, 2, 3. Yep, she's going to go right here. She's moving towards Frankenstein. Now remember, Frankenstein and the monster and the bride meet, and they're both not completely pacified. Then problems are going to occur. We're going to lose the game because we're going to have our 7th thing. So the frenzied monster to move one space. Frenzied monster is not going to move. He's in the barn with 2, rolling 3 dice. We're going to have him attack the courier. Oh my goodness! All right, attack the courier. He gets 1 hit against the courier. So the courier is going to dump off that little precinct item he picked up. Oh man. And he gets a special. His special. Move the Invisible Man 2 spaces toward the closest villager. Oh dear. So closest villager now I think is this one. So he's going to go 1, 2. Oh boy. This is not great. It's not great. Oh dear. All right, that's the end of the whole courier's turn. Up next, the archaeologist. All right, it's our courier's turn. He's got 4 actions. Oh dear me. He's going to, for his first action, he's going to move to the precinct. For his second action, actually, I think he can defeat the Invisible Man. But then if the bride, oh my god, if the bride goes, we're going to have to risk it. We're going to have to risk it. So he goes to the precinct for his first action. His second action is to put the last piece of evidence on the Invisible Man, so let's go do that. Oh my god, the last piece of evidence against the Invisible Man, the in piece. Now all we need to do is get to the Invisible Man, have 9 plus red items, and knock the Invisible Man out of the game. And you know what? The archaeologist can actually do it. Let's go back to the board and have him pull it off. Oh my god, this game is getting so close. Alright, so his one action, move to the precinct. Last piece of evidence, second action. Third action moves back to the street. His fourth action is to take 9 plus red items and attack the Invisible Man. Let's go do it. The archaeologist has a ton of items. He has 2 theater rapiers, a total of 10. You need 9 plus. Be in the space with the Invisible Man. Guess what, Mr. Invisible Man? You have just been defeated. Now, when this monster is defeated, the frenzy token goes to the next monster. There's only 1 left. It's going to go back to Frankenstein. And that's it. We've taken out the Invisible Man. Oh my goodness. That's the end of our archaeologist's turn. But of course, up next, we're going to have the event card, which could end the game. Oh my god, we're at 6 terror track. We have to keep Frankenstein and the bride away from each other. We have an event card after the archaeologist's turn. I should move this die so I don't get myself confused. Oh my god. And we have the 0 tokens. It's the mummy one again, but we don't have the mummy. Oh, and then for movement, we don't have the werewolf. We do not have Dracula, and the Invisible Man is taken out of the game, so nothing happens. This is basically a nothing card for us. Oh my god, that is so lucky. Absolutely, unbelievably lucky. We just have the bride. We have to get the bride pacified, and then, oh my goodness, and then get Frankenstein and the bride together. Can we do this? I don't know. Alright, up next is the Explorer. She's up there in the barn. Her special ability for an action is place your hero in any non-water space. I think of course what we need to do for her first action, she's going to move here to the bride. And for her second and third action, she's going to use the blue items and try and pacify her. So let's go ahead to the Frankenstein board and do that. Alright, here we are at the bride board, and we're going to use, of course, a couple of 3 items. So for the first action, in the bride space, you use the blue item, and you increase her humanity that much. So we give her a typewriter. I guess she writes out her memoirs. So that's going to be 3, so 1, 2, 3. And another 3 item, which is this one. Another 1, 2, 3. Now what we can do, it says, then move the monster that many spaces. It says, I think it's a may. Frankenstein space, use that to increase the monster's humanity. Yes, in the rule book, you may move the monster that many spaces. You don't have to. And I think we are going to move her 3 spaces. And I think you can move them 3 spaces anywhere, I'm pretty sure. So we're going to go back to the board and we're going to have her move 3 spaces, because if they meet right now, we're going to lose the game, and we don't want to do that. Alright, so we are going to move the bride 3 spaces. We're going to move her back to the dungeon, actually. She's going to go 1, 2, 3 back to the dungeon. Okay, I think we're going to do that. And that's going to be the end of our archaeologist. Or sorry, I keep calling her the archaeologist. She's the explorer, archaeologist here. So that's it. We do have an event card now to deal with, and it's another 3. Okay. We get 3 more tokens on the board. Oh boy, we're so close to winning this. I think we get at the mansion, we get a poker. The mansion is down here. And we get, what else do we get? We get the laboratory, we get some beakers, laboratories here, and our third final token is we get a flower at the docks. Flower and a knife. Okay. That's it. Oh, what else do we have in there? Oh, it's another on the move. Move the frenzied marker while we can. There's only 1 creature left that stays. Move each villager 1 space toward their safe location. Alright, she is trying to get to the shop, so she's going to move here. And this one is trying to get to the tower. So 1, 2, actually 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. So she's going to move this way, trying to get to the tower. Okay, good stuff. The frenzied monster moves 3 spaces. Well, Frankenstein is not going to move because he's right here with the scientist, and he's going to roll 2 dice. Okay, the scientist can take the hits, even if she gets 2 hits. So let's go ahead and hit. So 2 hits. All right, the scientist can suck it up. She's going to take 2 of her items, because she can't get knocked out, we'll lose the game. So that's it. Scientist gets hit twice. She's got 1 item left. Oh my goodness. This is getting freaking tense, I think. And that's going to be the end of our episode for today. So there's only going to be 1 episode left, because if we look at our event cards, we only have 3 event cards left, which means we're going to have our scientist go, pull an event card. Courier go, pull an event card. Archaeologist go, pull an event card. Explorer go, can't pull an event card, lose the game. We're at 6 terror, on our way to 7. If we lose, I don't know, this is so close, so unbelievably close. So thanks so much for watching along. Thanks for your comments, subscriptions, likes. This is Horrified. We're doing a 4-player game. We're getting right down to the wire. I'm not sure what's going to happen. We're so close to either winning or losing. Oh boy, well, I guess we'll find out in the next episode, which will be the conclusion, because we don't have enough event cards left to have any more episodes. So thanks so much, and we'll see you then.